Go, go, Power Rangers! We just watched the Power Rangers.
Talk about beer. Talk about comics. Talk about stuff. Yeah.
Welcome back to Brewnomics. Again, I'm Jerry.
I'm Paula. I'm Vic.
And we just got back from the Power Rangers. First, we're going to do a spoiler-free review, so just kind of give you our general idea of it. Then we're going to delve full into the spoiler-rific reviewing for you. So first things first, general opinions. What you guys think of the movie?
Everyone should fucking go see this movie.
Go get on top of
Watch the movie!
It's fun. It's gritty. It's gritty. You wouldn't expect that. Like what they presented to us. It was just a really good representation of Power Rangers. And I've seen every single season as an adult. Every single season of Power Rangers.
I can vouch
Every
for
rendition.
Absolutely.
He still watches them to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. I thought the Rangers looked great. The armor looked dope. Goldar looked really fun. It was pretty cool. Rita Repulsa looked amazing.
Oh yeah.
Like, I can't wait to go to Comic-Con
Events.
and just see all these new girls dressed up like Rita Repulsa, Elizabeth Banks style.
Even the Power Rangers themselves. You know,
that just
their outfits, their armor.
man, she rocked it.
She did.
It might be like a new weird thing for me.
You're finished.
I didn't even think about the cosplay coming out of this.
That was the first thing I was thinking was the cosplay aspect of it.
Pretty cool.
Not a spoiler, but there is a scene where you see all the butt cheeks of all the Rangers.
Worth it.
Even the guys, it's the greatest set of butt cheeks. It's 5 butt cheeks.
Yeah.
10, yes.
Not fair.
It's a 10 set.
What did you guys think of Alpha 5, aka Bill Hader?
Love Bill Hader. I thought he did a great job. Like, he brought really nice beats of comedy to it throughout the movie. I thought it was a great rendition.
Super fun character, super relatable.
Yeah, so Alpha 5 was absolutely one of my favorite characters. He was super goofy. They gave him a lot of personality, way more than they could back in the days. I loved it, Bill
We
Hader.
get to hear the aye.
And I think, so Bill Hader did great, as always. Of course he does. There was no surprise there.
Yeah, did just great. Brought a great piece to it. I liked him a lot.
So overall, if it was we're not, critics or anything like that. We're just dudes that review things. But I kind of have a 3-prong review. You either liked it, you didn't like it, or What do you guys think?
Loved it.
Loved it.
Yeah, I thought it was okay.
I thought it was pretty true to the Power Rangers.
Oh my
God.
I also love the way they updated it. I love the way it brought balance. You saw the darkness, the grittiness, but there was also the lightheartedness. You cared about the characters.
It was a fun movie.
It was fun. Like
It was fun.
I found myself smiling, like where there were certain beats
The
and certain
entire
parts of the
time.
scene.
Yeah.
It was great.
I
I enjoyed myself.
I still overall think it was okay. And we didn't talk about the movie before this whatsoever. We had a rule where, like, just wait till we start recording, then let's see how it goes. Yeah, I thought it was okay.
Your opinion is wrong.
Yeah, probably. But I'm pretty harsh on that. Part of the movie just seemed slow to me, like the middle dragged on for a long time. The Yellow Ranger was terrible. She was bad. Not a good actress. The other kids, they were actually okay. Well, neither one of the girls were great. The Asian dude was weird. The kids weren't great. That's they're all not awesome actors.
Oh,
I mean, they're all real good looking. Don't get me wrong.
They're a bunch of
But
kids.
it was like a CW cast.
Yeah, I see what you're
just
saying.
good-looking people.
Just good looking
Just
people,
put in
mediocre
dramatic
actors.
situations.
But it worked because with a supporting cast like Bryan Cranston, Bill Hader, and Elizabeth Banks.
I'll give you that. There were some, maybe half the scenes where they could have been acted better, or, rehearsed better.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was fun.
It was still fun. I thought they came together well.
Well, I still say watch it, but
Oh,
I didn't hate it. I mean, I'm not I'm really upset I just spent $10 on
That's
this
true.
movie.
That's true.
It was $10 spent.
When you see the Megazord happen, like I'm sure they thought in their heads, you just want to hear da 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 da.
Yeah, and that was what saved it. Like visually, it was pretty great. So
The swords are
overall,
dope.
go watch it.
Yeah.
If you're here local, go watch it on a Tuesday when you can watch for $5, maybe.
For nostalgic sake, fucking watch the movie.
Go watch it.
I just want to say too, like I was talking about earlier for a second, just the audience we were with, like we saw it at the 7:00 showing tonight, and there was just
the premiere show.
yeah, there was just fun. Like people were smiling, talking out loud.
It was a good audience. It wasn't like an
enjoyable
annoying
atmosphere.
one. There was one moment, I don't want to talk about it yet, but where everybody cheered. I know I cheered. I'm pretty sure these guys did.
Mm-hmm.
We'll kind of get to it. So it was fun. But overall, that's it. I would say at this point, let's actually talk about the movie. I want to get into it full on spoilers. No hold barred. So
Spoilers.
if you haven't seen it yet, thanks for watching up to this point. I would say fast forward to the end, but there's no point. Watch the movie. Come back to it if you want. Or don't. It's your life.
You do.
Uh-huh.
Go watch the movie.
Go watch the movie. It's time for spoilers.
Cameos. You get to see JDF.
Right at it was great.
Amy Jo Johnson.
Yeah.
Amy Jo original Pink.
It was cool that we got
some
those guys.
yeah.
I was gonna be upset if we didn't get a Jason David Frank.
Yeah.
It's so hard to get his names right. It's like you got
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
first names, bro. That's
Jason
it.
Frank.
Zordon he's kind of a dick. I don't know if you remember from the original, he was very just, I'm here for you guys, I'm here to help you guys. And this one, Cranston's Cranston.
He was, dude. It was like Heisenberg, man.
Well, I was thinking the same thing actually. I was like, whoa, man.
I am the one who Power Rangers.
Exactly. He was trying to get something out of them so he could get himself back, but
so
ended
that
up
was kind
making
of that was kind of a weird arc. What did you guys think about how they came together? It seemed weird and forced. It was like we're in Angel Grove, California, and these 5 attractive teenagers are just hanging out at a mine. I mean, it makes sense for Billy, who wanted to go there, and I guess.
Well, I think it made sense
The
overall.
Red Ranger?
It's a small city, and that
not
little
that
mining.
small of a
Angel
city.
Grove, the entire fucking city got broken.
Well, they're a bunch of dicks.
And then they have the mining area where they all
Uh-huh.
met. So it's like mining area, city, essentially.
Which sort of
Yeah,
makes
I
sense
guess.
too. It harkens back to like the original TV show. There's nothing but like open
desert.
space for them to fight
That's
a lot
true.
of the time.
That's
so, like,
true.
I can appreciate that. I mean,
But they're fighting in the fucking city.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's Man of Steel destruction in this movie.
It was mad, like mega destruction. It got like shit got wrecked.
I was actually happy about that, mostly because they don't ever show that too on the series. Like you never know. Like,
Well, they couldn't afford it.
They were really good with like not hurting the citizens, if there's
True.
swords.
True.
They were like,
Watch
step
out.
over
Yeah.
you, step over you.
Who's your favorite ranger and why?
God, dude, Jason.
man.
Jason.
Jason's my boy,
Yeah.
the Red
Yeah,
Ranger.
The Red Ranger.
Yeah, that guy just got
He looks
me
like
in.
a mini Zac Efron.
with the 8-pack abs and
Dude,
everything.
yeah, abs on abs on abs.
But Billy was awesome too, though.
Billy was
he
my
was the
favorite.
heart of the movie.
I think he really was. So I looked up a little bit about each one of the kids on the ride home. He does die. We could say that it's spoilers, and then he doesn't die because, of course, he doesn't fucking die. We all knew he wasn't
Yeah,
going to be
fucking
dead.
Zordon made a sacrifice. He brought back. It was amazing.
Yeah. But so Billy was a dancer. The black kid is a dancer, so that's it. The Asian guy is a dancer, master scuba diver. He does Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu, so he's the only actual martial artist.
Pretty well rounded.
Both of the girls are musicians. I think they're both singers, and then the other guy's just a super
A male
handsome
model,
Australian
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, he's
I'm sure they seem to have all the stars coming this way now.
Right.
Yeah.
So I couldn't really find out. I mean, the Asian guy seems like he's blowing up all over China. He's making a lot of movies. He's in a few Netflix originals and stuff like that.
Oh,
cool.
But mostly a pretty new cast, it seemed. But I really, Billy was absolutely my favorite.
I like Billy and I did like Zach. I like what Zach stood
Zach
for.
was
and what
great,
he was
yeah.
about, man. But I do like Billy. Billy had a lot of heart to that.
Mm-hmm.
But I also like Billy is. Spoiler alert. He's sort of on the. He's not sort of. He
You guys
is
don't have
on
to
the
say spoiler
autistic.
alerts. This is the fucking spoiler version.
He is on the autistic spectrum, so he does have autism. He's kind of out and proud about that.
But he'd be
He'd be considered high functioning.
high functioning. He's definitely not
He's very self-aware of what he has, which is actually, like, if you're familiar with Temple Grandin, for those of you who know, she's very self-aware of what she knows her
Very
limitations are
high-functioning.
and how she thinks. And I think they portrayed autism appropriately and respectfully in that sense.
But
And
here's what
appreciated
I
it.
thought, and they did, but it was weird to me because he makes that point where he's like, I don't understand, like, humor or sarcasm, and he made the best jokes of the movie.
Towards the end, yeah, it was like he got things. Yeah, it was like Drax.
But it was
almost.
sort of out of context for him, of course, because he's not like he understands the comedy. He's just saying what's on his mind, and it turns out to be funny based on the cadence and rhythm of the speech. So it's just perspective.
Sure. But holy shit, Elizabeth Banks was sexy in this movie, man. I don't know what it is about it the whole time. Maybe it was
Just
those
looking at her
nails,
body, not her face.
like everything.
Because
The
it was
way
all
she rocked the
mutated,
costume.
and they had to come back into like her being cute.
I mean-
but still, it was still fucking jagged up.
I mean, it had those ridges. It just, I don't know. I was into it. It's fine.
Be in
It's
it,
cool.
you fuck her.
Oh, yeah.
You fuck her.
I'd like let her fuck me. That's probably what would happen. Let's be real.
She's
Rita's a powerful woman.
It's scary.
That's a fear boner.
Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna roll that way. I don't want a fear boner.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, what do you think, Vic?
No, I don't, man. That's not
All right, well, it's cool. Call me Rita.
You Banks?
Thanks. Yeah.
So let's see. Anything else on the movie?
This isn't a spoiler, but I wish the fight scenes were better, like better choreographed.
True. The underwater little fight scene thing that they had.
That was kind of cool.
That
It was a
was pretty
teamwork.
cool. That
The teamwork
was-
happened immediately after
It was
they morphed.
really unique.
Yeah.
I will say the way they went about it. So I thought that was kind of cool. Let's talk about the Zords.
Yeah.
They're fun.
They were
Love
so
them.
freaking
Yeah,
cool.
it worked out well.
This movie it never showed you anything right away. It always had the delay, the build up. You kind of had to see it come through the smoke or whatever the hero shot. But the Zords, the way they did it, I loved it. I thought they looked awesome. And the part where Zach, when he's do you guys know what the names of the Zord are? The Red Zord, the T-Rex Zord. This is my T-Rex.
The Mastodon, Pterodactyl, Saber-tooth Tiger.
But when he's running through the streets and he grabs a yellow Camaro and throws it at him. Sorry, Bumblebee!
Yeah, straight up reference.
And then there's
That
tons,
was so good.
And there are tons of those throughout the movie.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit bombs
It
too.
did. A lot of shit bombs. The
Shit.
Yellow Ranger was drinking beer.
She totally was.
You're supposed to be in high school.
Yeah,
Don't drink beer in high
The
school.
label was off, but she was straight up drinking.
It was beer.
She was
It did
the only
not
one
look
drinking
like
too.
a root beer or anything. Yeah,
was
because
the only
she's
one
tough.
drinking.
Becky G is tough. The G stands for
Gangster?
gangster. Yeah, there you go.
The unit.
Becky G.
So that I thought was weird. But yeah,
I was waiting for like a sex scene between like Jason.
all of them.
and Kim. Yeah, when
It
she
looked
came
like
into his room, and they're
Right,
like, "We're going to turn this into like
Uh-huh.
again a CW episode," and just started
Right.
doing it.
Especially because she started like hand on the mouth when you're sleeping.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
But overall, I say go watch the movie, and I want to watch it again.
Yeah, do you? Okay.
I would, yeah.
You would watch it again?
Yeah.
That's always, I always think the test is interesting. Like, one podcast I listen to is always like, if I woke up randomly in the middle of a theater and I was halfway through the movie, would I stay or not to watch it again? I wouldn't. I'd get up and leave.
Would you? I'd be there.
You finish it?
I would.
Yeah, I was never bored by the movie at all.
Really?
Yeah,
I kind of
smiling
was at
from
some
ear to
points.
ear.
I thought some of them were really slow. Oh, let's talk about the part where we stood up and cheered back to the Zords.
Oh,
I should have
man.
circled it at that point.
Wonderful.
So I thought we'd maybe get some throwbacks and stuff. But when it actually showed them and the Zords were running and the pink one was flying, we straight up got the original Go Go Power Rangers!
Mm-hmm.
And it was great. The whole theater just lost their
Oh
damn
my
mind.
God, it was
Just
wonderful.
clapping.
You don't get the Zords forming like we would in the show, though.
Right.
You know, it just kind of happened.
Mm-hmm. In lava, and it had to be released through a smoke screen sort of thing. Weird. But it looked great. I liked the way it looked. After they won and they did the dance, you know, and it was doing this
Yeah, you
little-
just seen, yeah, that was dope.
That was funny. So it had a lot of great humor in it, I think. And overall, I did like the movie. Like I said, I didn't love it, but I liked it. I'm glad we went and watched it.
I'm glad as well. I enjoyed the movie there and loved it. Can't wait to buy it. I'd watch it in theaters again.
Straight
and I
up.
urge you to do the same.
Yes, please do
Absolutely.
so.
Yeah, go watch it in theaters. Visually, it's really cool. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to say it right away, but if you get a discount day or whatever, watch it. But definitely watch it in theaters. It's worth the visuals. That hopefully, we were having weird sound issues in our theater.
Yeah.
So some stuff was echoey. It only happened kind of during the beginning. So hopefully that doesn't happen to you guys. But if you've seen it yet, we'd love to know your thoughts. Who you agree with? These guys? Did you love it? Or like me, did you think it was okay?
You're fucking wrong.
Comment below. Tweet us. Let us know. Any last thoughts on the movie?
There is a mid
mid-credit scene. That's right.
Stay for it.
Stay
for it.
Absolutely.
Should we spoil that for them?
It is spoilers.
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 Talking about the Green Ranger.
Talking about the Green Ranger, Tommy, who was supposed to be in detention. You didn't get to see the actor because otherwise they haven't cast it.
No.
But they're definitely reaching on the sequel. So you guys think they're going to get the sequel? They're going to get the fucking sequel.
They're
Of
gonna
course
get
they
the
are.
fucking sequel.
We know that.
They're just getting mixed reviews right now. I'm a little
I
concerned.
want them to get
think
the
they will.
sequel.
I think
The
they
movie's getting mixed reviews?
will. Oh yeah.
Oh, I just thought the only review that mattered was mine, so I
Oh.
haven't even paid attention
Oh
to
well,
them yet.
that's fair. I appreciate that.
That's why you listen to us so watch us.
All right. Well, if that's it, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow us on all the social medias at Brewnomics. Thanks for watching.
Later.
Go, away.